Hello and welcome to day 3 of the Feelings Kit protocol. I am so excited to do this today. I have definitely been experiencing little shifts, some bigger shifts. After I did my second round, I definitely was experiencing some like upper body tension, which to me shows I had emotion that was stuck and stored and was releasing, because I have done a lot of embodiment work. So when I experience things like that, I'm like, okay, what's the emotion attached to this? And so if you experience something like that where you're noticing like afterwards, maybe you have feelings of tension or tightness or discomfort anywhere, a little tip that I have learned along my journey is to lean into the discomfort. This is probably where you want to shut the video off and stop listening to me. And that's okay, but hopefully you stay and you realize that there is so much power that we have when we can sit with the uncomfortable, when we can sit in the discomfort, when we can go straight into the pain and bring the light to it. I mean, and that, if you can do that within yourself, you can take that out into the world. And I really believe the world would profoundly change if we could sit with the discomfort, with the darkness within ourselves and hold it and bring light to it. Yeah, it would just ripple out. It would ripple out into the whole world and game changer. So what I do when I notice things like that is, and you know what, it sounds a little weird and that's okay. It is a little weird if you're not used to doing it, but it works. And so maybe you just try it and just see, and you can be like, this isn't gonna work or whatever, this is weird, and maybe you'll surprise yourself. I don't know. And maybe you won't. I don't know. But I do know that when I lean in and bring the light, I can feel the pain dissolving pretty quickly. And I used to run for things to bandage the pain, to take the pain away right away, like I didn't want to feel it. And so it's really just a level of avoidance when our bodies are talking to us and they are saying, hey, this needs to be addressed, and then we just like avoid it and we numb it. I don't know. So this is a practice that you can try if it feels good to you. And that's just leaning in. So what I do is, I was feeling the pain here. I always love to put my hands where I'm feeling any pain. And I just put my hand there and I was like, okay, leaning right into this discomfort that I'm feeling. What is this here for? What is going on here? And sometimes you'll get a reasoning for why it's there. Sometimes it's like there is a story attached to the pain. Sometimes there's no story and nothing might come up, but you'll just start to feel it melting away, because we don't always need to attach a story to the pain. There doesn't always need to be a story to heal it. Really, pain just wants to be acknowledged. And we always think of that maybe in an emotional sense, like emotional pain needs to be acknowledged, but physical pain also wants to be acknowledged. And when you acknowledge the physical pain, you might see a deeper emotional root in there that is ready to be let go of. And so lean into the discomfort, try it. And if you're not ready to, that's okay too. I don't want to push you into anything that you're not ready for, because that's never a good thing. So yeah, if it feels safe and you're like, okay, I'm ready to sit with the discomfort. And at first you're gonna be like, what? I don't like it. It's uncomfortable. And yeah, it is uncomfortable. But the more that we can lean in and be with it and acknowledge the pain in our own body, the quicker that it leaves, or it's gonna tell you what it needs. Your body is gonna be like, hey, you haven't drank any water in like 4 days. Maybe you could give me that need. You could meet that need. And you're like, you're right. I should drink more water. Thank you. The story could be something as silly as that. It could be something as silly as, you haven't really been sleeping at night. Maybe you don't need to be scrolling on your phone so much. It might be something like that. It could be something emotional. The point is it's there for a reason, whether it's a silly reason or a deeper reason. It's there trying to talk to you. And so listen to your body. It's very wise. Okay, with all of that being said, that was a little bit of a rant. Um, yeah, let's get started. So get cozy. Today I have a pillow under my butt because yeah, I was just like, okay, the floor was a little bit I got to work on sitting cross-legged for longer periods of time. That's something my body has been telling me. So that's something to pay attention to. So we're going to start with a pillow for now, and I'll work my way there. Don't worry. I know I need to stretch more. That is something I got to work on. Okay, let's grab Valor. This is the first one, and one of my faves. I love Valor. This really is liquid courage. I don't know how else to explain it. If you've never experienced Valor, if you're watching this just for the breath and affirmations, Valor is a game changer. If you struggle with confidence, using your voice, I love using it before I speak on any stages because I literally feel like I'm out of my body. I'm gonna die when I do stuff like that, and this just kind of just roots me and grounds me. So I think it's so beautiful that it's the first oil in the protocol, and it's all about grounding and rooting. So when you're ready, a couple drops in the hand. Beautiful. Rubbing the hands together. Let's get some energy created. Taking a nice deep, deep, deep breath. And then just holding your feet, getting that Valor on there. Just feeling the ground beneath you. Closing your eyes here if that feels good. You don't have to. And just noticing the ground underneath you, the support that is underneath you. You are always supported. And the affirmation here is, I am rooted, I am grounded, I am courageous. I am rooted, I am grounded, I am courageous. And we're going to take a nice deep anchoring breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's do that 3 more times. Repeating in your mind, I am rooted, I am grounded, I am courageous. Beautiful. And this time a deep, deep breath in. We're going to hold at the top. I am rooted, I am grounded, I am courageous. And letting it all go. Beautiful. And just trying to see if you can notice if there is separation between you and what you're sitting on, or if it feels very connected. No judgment. There's no right or wrong answer here. It's just a noticing. And while we're here in this noticing, I just want to check in on your heart today. How's your heart today? And while we're here, we're just gonna give the mind permission to relax. That it's okay to take a little break. I just want you to imagine you're closing all the tabs. Like a computer, we're just gonna close all the tabs in the mind for right now. Just making space, clicking them all shut. Taking another deep, deep breath here, in through the nose, out to the mouth. Beautiful. I'm already feeling more grounded and more open and more connected. So I don't know how you're feeling, but it's a nice time to just check in after each oil and just see if you can notice the difference, right? We're just noticing. And so the next one that we are going to do today is harmony. And we're going to put a couple drops of harmony in the hand. Rubbing the hands together, getting that beautiful energy. And let's take a deep, deep, deep breath of this beautiful oil in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Even deeper this time, in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Even deeper this time, feeling the connection. Between you and the outside world. Feeling that ebb and that flow as we breathe one more time. We're just going to hold our hands in prayer at our chest. And the affirmation here is, I am at harmony within myself. I'm at harmony with the world around me. I am at harmony within myself. And I'm at harmony with the world around me. And if your eyes aren't closed already, I just invite you to close them so that you can really tune into the inner you, going into that inner world that you hold, that beautiful space that you hold. And just seeing if you can notice anything that feels harmonious, like it's working together for your highest good, for the highest good of all. And also just noting that our inner world really does create our outer world. Our inner world creates our outer world. So if we can bring harmony into the body, we can bring harmony to the world around us. And repeating the affirmations just a few more times here. I'm at harmony within myself. I'm at harmony with the world around me. I'm at harmony within myself. And I'm at harmony with the world around me. Let's just take another deep breath of that beautiful oil. Just checking in on how you feel in the body. There is no right or wrong way to feel, by the way. How I feel does not need to be the way that you feel. In fact, it probably won't be. It could be. But we're all at different levels when we come to the mat, when we come to the floor. We're all at different levels of our healing. We all have different stored emotions. Some of us have already done the work and some of us are brand new. And so there's no judgment and there's no comparison. And just thanking yourself for the work that you are doing. Whether it feels hard or it feels good, it's so perfect. It's so perfect. And we are going to move on to forgiveness. Forgiveness is one that it's a tricky one for a lot of people. And for me, when I started to really do this work, it was forgiving myself. I'll talk about it all the time. You're going to hear me talk about it 100 more times, I'm sure. Is that doing the inner work is that, forgiving myself was the hardest. And really, I'm just so grateful that I was able to realize that we can't hold judgment for the things we didn't know better, right? If we didn't know better, how could we do better? And as we begin to know better, we can begin to do better. And so it's really just grace on grace on grace. And one of my favorite scriptures actually from the Bible is in Genesis, when Adam and Eve cover themselves up And God comes into the garden and he asks, why are you covered up? And God always asks a question to get right to the answer, not because he doesn't know the answer. He just wants them to say, he wants to get right to the point. It's very direct, and I love that. But they're covered up because they ate from the tree and they separated from God. And that's how they knew shame, is when they were separated from God. And so we are never supposed to feel shame. Shame does not come from our truest selves and how we were designed. We are not meant to carry shame, not shame about ourselves in any way, shape, or form, okay? So if you're carrying that, maybe that's just the permission you needed to let it go if you're ready. And if you're not ready, that's okay, but it's very heavy and very hard to hold that. So it feels really light when we let that go. That shame is not ours to carry. So forgiving ourselves is huge. And maybe somebody hurt you in a way that seems so unforgivable, and I do understand that at the deepest part of my being, I do. And so maybe this will help you, is that if there is something that happened to you that you can't imagine forgiving the other person because it was just so horrible, it's not about the other person. The forgiveness isn't for them. It's for the freedom within your own being, so that you don't have to carry that anymore. They do not get to take up any more rent or space in here, in this beautiful vessel of yours. Forgiveness is for freedom for you, so that you don't have to walk around with that anger and that resentment and that stuff that's just making you live in the muck. And so that might help. That might help you to let go and forgive. Now, I'm not saying it's easy and it's going to happen right now, right here, and poof, your life will be magical and you'll just be walking in the highest frequency and vibrations. I mean, there is work that needs to happen, but you're here doing the work right now. And you know what, the little things that people do to hurt us, for me, it's like I've hurt people have hurt me. So that's why I forgive so freely, because I want to be forgiven, because I'm not a perfect human. So how can I hold other people to a standard of perfection if I myself am not a perfect human? And I make mistakes, and I'm going to need forgiveness in the future. I've needed it in the past. And so those are just some tips that have helped me, and maybe they will help you too. But like I said, you're on your own journey. I'm not here to force you to forgive or to move on or to do something that you're not ready to do. But with all that being said, we are going to use the oil, and we're going to let the oil do the work. We're going to let the breath do the work. And grace on grace on grace, you guys. Grace on grace on grace. So forgiveness, we're going to rub on the belly. You can do it in a circular motion or back and forth. Just checking in on the belly while we're here. Why not? How's your belly? We tend to hold so much tightness and restriction in there. So I love to check in on the belly and just let it soften. Just let it soften. It feels so nice. All right, let's close our eyes if you haven't already done so. And the mantra here, the affirmation here is, I forgive myself. I forgive those who have hurt me. I am at peace. I forgive myself. I forgive those who have hurt me. I'm at peace. I forgive myself. I forgive those who have hurt me. I'm at peace. Maybe you feel a peace welling up inside you. Peace flooding the system. And let's take a nice deep breath here. I forgive myself. I forgive those who have hurt me. One more deep breath, even deeper this time. I am at peace. All right, we are going to move on to release. Couple drops in the hand. In this one, we are also going to rub on our belly just below the breastplate there, just along the rib cage. Beautiful. And if you don't have the oil, still touch the body. Still be present with the body. It's still so beautiful. And the affirmation here is, I let go of what no longer serves me. I let go of what no longer serves me. Let's let go of those heavy emotions, those stuck feelings, those things that just are holding us back from our calling, holding us back from sharing our gifts. Let's let them go. Full permission. I release what no longer serves me. Maybe that's limited thinking in lack. We don't want that. We can let that go. We can let that go because you're here on purpose and for a purpose. Let's let go of anything that doesn't believe that. Maybe we're letting go of bitterness, envy, anything that's been holding you down. We're just going to let it go. And taking 3 deep breaths here, deeper than you have yet. Here we go, in through the nose. Letting it go. Deeper still. Letting it all go. Even deeper this time. Letting it all go, my love. Shaking it out. I release what no longer serves me. Beautiful. All right, we are moving to present time. What a gift the eternal now is. So many of our problems exist in the past and exist in the future, which do not exist. The past is gone. The future is not here yet. Only thing that we really have is this moment right now. And it is an honor to be here in this moment with you. And it's just an honor to feel the presence of this moment. And when I really get into the right now, oh my gosh, it's this peace. It's this, I'm not in the mind, I'm not living from the mind. I'm really just in the body. I can hear sounds around me. I swear my sense of smell heightens. It's so beautiful. The now is so beautiful. And I try to be so intentional about coming into the now often. And I want you to think about, even after this session today, what really brings you into the now? For me, it's so funny. I'll be raking the leaves and I'm in the now, like nothing else matters but that task I'm doing. It's such a mundane task, but it just is so profound. Sometimes it's doing the dishes, which sounds so weird to some people, but I'll just be doing the dishes and I'm just in the zone. I'm just in it. And I love that. So whatever it is for you, maybe it's painting, maybe it's golfing, it could be, whatever it is, really hone in on that and just like really be in it even more and notice when you're in it, just expand it even more. It's just so good. Oh my gosh, you guys, the lid is not on my oil and I just about dumped it everywhere. Good thing I'm in the present. That is so weird. Oh, it got stuck in the lid. Thank goodness I caught that all. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? I'm really gonna be in the present moment now because I got like 10 drops in my hand, but I saved a lot of it, so we're winning. We're winning. Okay, we're gonna rub the hands together and we're gonna get it on the wrists. And we're gonna rub our wrists together. And the affirmation here is, I am here in the now, and the now is a gift. I am here in the now, and the now is a gift. I am here in the now, and the now is a gift. Beautiful. Taking a nice deep breath. Let's take a nice deep breath, holding at the top. Holding it as long as you can here. And when you're ready, letting it go. I feel good. I feel real good. Okay, we are going to wrap it up with some Valor. Beautiful. Rubbing the hands together. Deep, deep breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. And just grabbing your feet. I really love doing the feelings kit with somebody, like if you have a partner and or just a friend that wants to do this with you, and you place the oils on them and yeah, just like do that together and say the affirmations over them. I think that could be really beautiful too. I'll see if my husband wants to be a guinea pig. I also just remembered that we did not do inner child, so we're gonna do inner child after Valor. We're gonna switch it up a little bit. You know what? There's only happy accidents. I'm Bob Rossing it. Like, you know what? It is what it is. I just feel so good. It doesn't even matter. Beautiful. Before we move on to inner child, we're going to end it with inner child today. That's just the way it's going to be. And if after you do inner child, you want to go back to Valor, that's totally amazing and fair. I am courageous. I am confident. I am rooted. I am grounded. I am courageous. I am confident. I am rooted. I am grounded. I am courageous. I am confident. I am rooted. I am grounded. Beautiful. Okay, moving on to inner child. This is what we're supposed to end with today, okay? I think that's beautiful. A little drop in the finger here. And we're gonna hold it between our nose and our lip here. And we're gonna apply a little bit of pressure. I allow my inner child to come out and play. I allow my inner child to come out and play. I allow my inner child to come out and play. Maybe just imagining yourself giving a smaller version of you the biggest hug, saying, I'm here now. I see you. It's safe. There is so much power and magic in healing the smaller version of you, loving the smaller version of you, so that they'll come out and play more and more and more. And you get to keep that childlike wonder, that awe, you know? I allow my inner child to come out and play. Beautiful. Let's rub the hands together. Taking a deep, 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 deep breath here. Letting it go. Thank you so much for being here today, for doing the work. It's beautiful. I love you. I'm grateful for you. If this series has been helping you so far, please share it with a friend. And yeah, I think the world needs to tune into the frequency of love and hope. And we need to really tune into that, because I just know that we need the light. We need the light more than ever. And yeah, thanks for being the light. Have a good day.